Yokoso! Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning to everyone in chat. Today, as always on Japanese Quest, we will find some new Japanese words. You can see the ones we already found on past streams. We can put new words here, and our power level will go up. Anyone new? I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei, and what we do here, we learn Japanese in context from Japanese games. So, welcome. Tebi, ID, Gil, Skeledon. Ohayou gozaimasu. Okay, so back to the game. Or not just back to it. I guess back to it. Yeah, to the game. Back to the game. Adventure Guide. What are we doing? Boken Gaido. The Adventure Guide, we are now, Right. We need a key. That's the main thing. Kagi. Kagi o morao. So get the key. The key for what? The mountain gate. Mountain plus gate equals mountain gate. That makes sense. Sanmon no kagi o morao. Let's get that. Miyazaki, is a power level reference a reference to Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, I would say so. It just so happens that your power level... New party member, welcome. Your power level in a language happens to be how many words you know. So it just seemed to me that power level was a good measure for this channel. So from the beginning, a lot of things have changed, but one thing that's been constant, we've had this power level thing here. Just measuring how many words we found that seem useful to learn from games from the beginning when we started in 2018 in January. We are now to power level 3164 today. If we add some words, anyone can add words here. It's an editable Google Sheet. Our power level can go up. My weekend is really good. How was your weekend? Went on some really good walks. Good time for walking around. And I recommend when it's hot, like if you can, walk around in the morning. Great time to go for a long walk. So yeah, not really in my mind referencing Dragon Ball Z anymore. It's more just referencing our power level in the language, which is just how many words you have. Roughly how many words you have in a language is roughly your power level in that language. I'm going to say roughly again, just for good measure. Words like yume, dream, all these words, the more you have, the more you can do with the language. Of course, it's not just about raw power, it's about how you use that power too. But for raw power, how many words you know, that's kind of where it's at. So it's been a pretty good metric for measuring our progress and also hopefully helping people learn some words on this stream. Konnichiwa. And yeah, it's not just that actually. So is it referencing DBZ? Also the fact our goal is actually over 9,000. Because 9,000 is fluency in a language. Research shows you need about 9,000 words to be fluent in a language. And when I realized before we started that, wait a minute, you need 9,000 words. There's this meme, over 9,000. That's kind of too perfect not to use. Because we need 9,000 words. That's our goal. Let's find words, and our goal is over 9,000, roughly fluency in a language. So our goal is to help people a little bit, have a fun way to encourage vocab learning, fun way to learn vocab in context, and just playing games in Japanese can be a great way to just get used to the language. Nice. Yeah, I read that too, and I read that same guy who was speaking only Kana. Yeah, that was super hard to read. But you saw that even the characters in it, it was hard to read for them. Like, not only was the kana hard, but like what he's saying seemed confusing too. But yeah, I read the same thing. I recommend that, by the way. Even the title of the work is confusing because it's Flying Witch, but since it's all in hiragana, it's hard to read. The title even. The title is Flying Witch. Flying Witchy. But yeah, I recommend that one. Is it still free? It was free last week on Amazon Japan. I think the key is in here that we need. Ouija, Ohio. Good to see you. Exactly, that's the goal. Over 9,000. Hasenijura! Over 8,000 in Japanese. For some reason, powered up by 1,000 in the English translation. We discussed why a couple days ago. Some people thought 9,000, over 9,000 easier to say. Sounds cooler. Ooh, I think this is where we need to go. Give us a key. Dragon.
火の神よ、なぜあなた様はヤヤク様にこのような試練をお与えに。
So you can see her praying. Who's she praying to? Hi no Kami. The god of fire. Naze? Why? Why have you given such a terrible trial to my master Yayaku-sama? The word for trial, this reminds me of Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, because you had so many trials in that game. Shiden was the word that was used. And I guess the trial that was given to her master is a bit different. She was eaten by a dragon. Kind of a weird trial, but okay.
オイラたち、狩竜を退治しに日の乃木火山に行きたいんだ。山門の鍵を渡してくれないかな。
Huh. So we're to go defeat the dragon. We want to go to the volcano to do that. Will you give us the key? The key for the mountain gate. Again, it's all about this kagi. Notice the kagi is in katakana. There is kanji for it. It's kind of more complicated kanji, so that may be why it's in katakana here.
ヤヤク様が亡くなった今、もうあなた方に頼むほかありません。これをお受け取りください。
So ima, now, but what kind of now? You can modify the now by adding stuff to the left of it. It is the now that Yayaku-sama has passed away. Nakunaru is to pass away. Kind of a more polite way to say shinu or shinda, to have died. And let's see. Yeah, basically, I can do nothing more than to ask you to help out, take care of the dragon. So koreo, kore is this, so take this key. Koreo uketotte kudasai, or uketori kudasai. Sumu, konnichiwa, good to see you. And by the way, if we see some new words, we could try out new words, add to our power level, make our power level go up. Right now, power level is 3,164, but anyone can add new words. Our power level can go up today. Good to see everyone. Kagi o te ni ireta. So we got the key. The mountain gate key. Sweet, let's go up there.
これで日の乃木火山に行ける。さあ、早く行こう、あんちゃん。
So kore de, so now, or like with what we just did now, now we can go to the volcano. Again, Kazan, volcano, very cool word. Some people in chat says it's their favorite word. Because in a way it's so simple. Just fire, mountain. The kanji for fire plus the kanji for mountain, fire mountain, and apparently maybe I'm drawing a volcano that's erupting. Didn't know that at first, but kind of am. Kazan. Fire mountain. Really, you're getting it finally? Sweet. Getting this game in 2 days. Excited to start this. Hey, that's awesome to hear. Sa. Hayaku. Ikou. And yeah, you're not the only one that's gotten the game because of our stream. We started this game, like we said before, a long time ago, but took a break and didn't play for a while. But someone got the game when we started originally back in 2019, and after a long, long journey, they finally did finish it in Japanese. So it was a big challenge, but a lot of fun. Sweet. Good to hear. Yeah, it's a great game. And so long, as you can see. And a good game for Japanese is just all around a good package. Sa. Hayaku ikou. So, let's go. Go to that volcano.
お待ちよ。
So wait.
Huh?
Nani?
カリウメを倒す前にどうかこれをお読みになって真実を知ってくださいまし。
So before you defeat the fire dragon, please read this and know the truth. We gotta circle this word for truth. Truth is big. Shinjitsu. Truth. And, this word, it makes me think of Detective Conan. You see this word all the time in Detective Conan. But my question is, too, have you seen this new tool? One of our party members here, Chalk, who is sometimes here, they're the one who made Game to Text. They made this new tool together with another person on our Discord, Joe Mako. Have you seen this tool? It was posted on Reddit and got a lot of upvotes. It's called, I think it's called the Immersion Kit, and this word makes me think of it. Yeah, Game to Text works great with that game, that's true. They made another tool that's awesome that I think... Takamura, konnichiwa. Might be worth checking out for just a minute. Let me see if I can see this new tool. So this thing is called Immersion Kit. Let's check it out. It's very, very cool and worth checking out. Let's go to the browser cam. So this is the Immersion Kit. If you type immersionkit.com, I believe it is. I'm not totally sure if you can Google it yet because it's totally new. What you want to click on is the dictionary. And we just saw this word, so I'm just curious what we'll find there if we do it. So let's type in a word. The word for truth. I think this dictionary could be a game changer, especially as it expands. Especially if it adds video games at some point too. It can be very relevant for people here. Shinjitsu. Truth. You can check a word, and the really, really cool thing, here I'm going to pause the game so we don't have that music, is it has audio from lots of different anime. Right now I think it just has 22 different anime, but you can pick which anime you want to use. And again, this website is called Immersion Kit. If someone wants to link that in chat, that'd be really cool. I don't think the creator's here right now, but sometimes they have been here. So I will recite the truth. It's got the dual translation. Here's from Full Metal Alchemist. Ooh, is this new? I didn't know if you click on that, it will get bigger. That might be new. Ooh, this is definitely new. Now you can add to Anki, I think, maybe. That, I think, is new. It seems like you can't click on it yet, but pretty soon you'll be able to add all these to Anki too, which is going to be amazing. You can download them. So it seems like this is changing, because this is new from what I saw last night even. But yeah, check out this website. Find the real truth beyond the truth. That's also Full Metal Alchemist. So Shinjitsu no Oku, so that's like the truth inside Saranaru Shinjitsu. So the truth that's even deeper inside the truth. Ooh, the truth is always harsh. So sometimes I notice the volume is higher or lower, but this one's just truth. Interesting, of all the anime, truth is very important in Full Metal Alchemist. You can see it's 20 in that one, Kill la Kill 10. For most of the other ones, only a few. kind of interesting to see. Let's see if we can see a different anime too. So tell me the truth.
真実を話せ。
Anyway, this is a very cool tool. Check it out. If you didn't link it in chat, someone link it. People need to find this tool because it's going to be very useful. Just also, this is just a word, but for grammar, this can be hugely useful. So inside dreams, seek the truth. Shinjitsu saguru. Like, as a Japanese teacher, this will be a game changer for me because I can just search up a grammar term. For example, one that can be kind of tricky for students, for example, like shika nai. Put that in. And we see some examples. Find a good one. Okay, so today is the only day. So it basically means only. So kyo shika nai. Kara ne. And then kara is kind of like the reason. This is from Canon. Wow, couldn't hear that one. You can look at the picture. What else do we have? So koko wa susumu shikanai. So we have to move forward. That's a good one. All we can do is move forward. We must make up for it at tomorrow's concert from Keon. Can you see how crazy useful this will be for like learning a new grammar term? This could be a game changer because in the past you could look at a grammar dictionary or whatever, get some good examples, but here you get audio, you get anime that you maybe know, you can choose the one you want to use. For example, let's see, maybe you're really a big fan of Kiki's Delivery Service. Click on that. So sagasu shikanai. Nothing, you can do nothing but search. That was kind of fast. For this one, gambaru shikanai. I can do nothing but gambaru. I can do nothing but work hard. In this case, with pancakes. Gotta gambaru with pancakes. And for this one, at times like that, you know what I do? Paint. Nothing but paint. Jitabata. Interesting. So anyway, you get the idea. Awesome tool. Felt like I had to shout it out because it just came to my mind.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising. That tool can probably help some people rise their power level. Yeah, thank you for the link. Again, yeah, the tool is called Immersion Kit, I believe. And yeah, by the creator of Game to Text. Very awesome tool. It was linked also in our Discord. If you want to check our Discord, you can do that too. Also, we're still doing our Discord summer reading club. So share what you're reading. For a lot of people, it's the first day of summer vacation today or around today. So yeah, good time to read Japanese, good time to play games in Japanese, good time to start a new habit maybe of studying Japanese. So if you're here and you're doing that, welcome. I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games, break it down in context. And yeah, we saw this word, shinjitsu, truth. Wanted to go a bit deeper looking at that tool. So you must know the truth. Let's find the truth in this game.
これはどうやらヤヤク殿の手記のようじゃな。
So this seems like it's the notes of that the leader Yayaku Dono who died. Yokai, I think it could because you can just choose what window to use it on. So I think it could work on that.
時折無性に大声で叫びたくなる。己の罪を決して忘れぬようこの手記に真実を書き記しておこう。
Alright, so I'll write the truth in my notes here. Tokiyori musho ni ogoe de. So sometimes I just want to scream. Yeah, so I will never forget my sins. I will write my notes here.
激闘の末 私と播磨は人食い狩竜を退治した。播磨の人たちがとどめとなったのだ。
Okay, so they did defeat the dragon. So after a difficult battle, Watashi to Harima, and that was her son, I believe, Karyu o Taiji shita. So we did defeat the dragon, the fire dragon. And the final hit, Todome, means like the final attack, was my son. Defeated the dragon. Okay, so that's good.
だがその刹那、狩竜は断末魔のごとく黒い瘴気を吹き上げ、
Eh.
播磨はそれを浴びてしまった。
Wow, okay. But, this is what happened. Daga. But, there's a big caveat here, a big but here. Hello, did you guys watch the newly announced game? I did not. What is that game? And everyone, good to see you. Konnichiwa. So kind of as his final death cry, he spit out a black kind of a cloud, and that went all over my son Harima. Not good.
倒れた播磨を連れ里に戻り、私は必死にあの子を看病したが。
So he fell down, took him back to the village. I tried the best I could to nurse him back. Here's the word for nursing. Trying to help him get better. Kanbyou suru.
あの瘴気は狩竜の呪いだったのだ。
Oh no.
播磨の姿はだんだんと狩竜に近づき、とうとう里では隠しきれなくなった。
I'm not sure I understand that comment because it seems like there might be a typo in the first line there, but anyway, if you can learn vocab, that sounds good. Let's see. So that kind of cloud that came out of the dragon that engulfed my son, it was actually a curse. Noroi datta. Noroi is curse. The dragon, the fire dragon's curse. So that's not good. I think you kind of see the situation, what's going on. It can help the pictures. My drawing does not help you though. And so yeah, gradually he became a dragon. The way he looked, as you can see, became a dragon gradually. So dandan to means gradually. Dandan, by the way, that's a good phrase. You could say like gradually you get used to Japanese. Like dandan Nihongo ni nararu yo ni natta. Like gradually I got used to Japanese. I've heard that phrase before. Let's see. So he gradually became more and more like a dragon. Toto. So finally, Satode wa kakushikire nakunatta. So gradually I could not hide him anymore in the village. You take pictures. Okay, you take pictures in the process by learning some vocab. Interesting, sounds cool. So you take pictures. Is that like the Pokemon Snap kind of game? Or what kind of game is that, I wonder?
里の者に知られたら殺されてしまう。私は播磨を狩竜との戦いで死んだことにし、火山に隠すことにした。
Got it. So if the village found out, he would be killed. So I told everyone that he died, my son died in the fight with the dragon, and I hid him in the volcano. Wow. So the situation is, we defeated the dragon. Apparently that dragon was her son. Whoa, I totally do want to be famous. Thank you for all the comments. I very much do. I also want to ban all of you. Will that make me famous? What was that about? Why are we getting spammed? I don't know. This has happened a bit more recently. Like, isn't it kind of weird how, like, you get multiple from different people? Like, how does that work? I wish they made it easier for me to ban people. It, like, seems to take too long. Wait, am I even banning them? I don't even know. Yeah, for this kind of thing it would probably help to have more mobs, but we only have a couple and they're usually not here. Yeah, maybe. The whole concept of mods and rules to me is not my thing, but yeah, maybe. Alright. Arigato. So, yeah, hid my brother or whatever in the volcano. No, my son in the volcano.
あの人食いカリュウがハリマ様だって？
Wait, so that dragon was your son?
まだ続きがあるみたいね。最後まで読んでみましょう。
Huh, so it seems like it still continued. Shall we read until the end? By the way, how do you say read until the end? Saigo is the end, so Saigo made. Until the end. We can read until the end. Saigo made yonde mimashou. Ohayo.
私はハリマを元の姿に戻す方法を死に物狂いで探した。
Huh.
そしてついに見つけ出したのだ。
So I looked desperately for a way to turn him back, because he turned into a dragon, a way to turn him back into a human. そしてついに. So ついに means finally, at last, I found a way.
真実の姿を映すというヤタの鏡。これでハリマも元の姿に戻れるはず。
Interesting. Yatta no kagami. So I found a mirror that, again, this word truth, it reflects the truth, and if we had that, we can turn him back to his original form. Yatta no kagami. And that word yatta, I don't know what that means. Does that mean something we should know? Maybe it's a name, because I don't see it as a word in the dictionary. Yatta no kagami. Ah, yatta no kagami, though, is a thing. Interesting. The 8-span mirror, one of the imperial regalia. So it must be like a sacred mirror, part of the imperial regalia. So yeah, interesting. Yatta no kagami. Also Yatta no Karasu, mythical raven who aided Emperor Jimmu on his eastern expedition. Interesting, interesting. So curious, a sacred mirror that is part of the imperial regalia of Japan. Cool. So yeah, this is a good one to learn. Some cultural information. Apparently it also exists in Dragon Quest. And there's not just a mirror, but there's also a raven, at least in the... according to this dictionary. So that's cool. Back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about
Basically, you
his
need like
power
a
level?
sacred mirror. That sounds about right. Ooh, nice. Also a sword and a Magatama. What is a Magatama? I've heard of Yatta Garasu before. Nice. Yeah, I've not heard of any of this stuff. My Japanese history could definitely be better. Alright, anyway, if we find that mirror, then we can change him back.
しかし、いくらカリュウを映しても鏡は反応せず。
She got the mirror.
真の使い方がわかるその日まで 私は肌身離さず鏡を持っていることにした。
Huh. Yeah, screw me too. There must be a lot more to learn down that rabbit hole. A good rabbit hole. Shikashi, but no matter how much I showed the dragon the mirror did not respond. Like, until it knew his true form, I never took the mirror away from my side. Oh no, does this mean the mirror was eaten? That sounds like the mirror was eaten by the dragon, because she was eaten.
だが時は待ってはくれぬ。ハリマが人の血肉を欲するようになり、里から生贄を出すしかなくなった。
But the time is not waiting for us. The dragon, my brother now wants to eat human meat, and so all we can do is give a sacrifice from the village. Yeah, I think there might have been other options, but okay. The Megatom, or the Magatama, is like a small bead, or that's a jewel. Oh yeah, Tama means jewel, so that would make sense. Cool.
"生贄を出すこと、悩み苦しんだが、どうしても私は可愛い息子ハリマを見殺しにすることなどできぬのだ。
So I agonized over whether we should have a sacrifice, but I couldn't let my beloved brother, I just couldn't watch him die.
ヤタの鏡の使い方さえ分かれば、ハリマを救うことができる。
If only I understand how to use that sacred mirror. So Kagami is mirror. Again, we learned Yatta no Kagami. It's like that imperial sacred mirror. If we learn how to use it, so Tsukai Kata is how to use something. If only we knew that how to use that mirror, then we could save him. Turn him back to a human.
ハリマを生かすためならば、この修羅の道、歩いてみせよ。たとえどんな罰を受けたとしても。
So if I can bring him back, like even with this brutal path, I will walk it, no matter what punishment I get. Batsu is punishment, so donna batsu means no matter the punishment, I will take it on. Donna batsu o uketa toshitemo. So yep, no matter what the punishment, I will walk this path of violence for my brother. She's gone to the dark side, and then she got eaten by a dragon. So I guess that's the Batsu she received.
母親というのは子供のために自ら辛い道を選んでしまうものじゃ。ヤヤク殿も葛藤し苦しんだことじゃろう。
I keep feeling like the guy that turned into the dragon is her like brother, not her son, because she looks pretty young and he looks pretty young, but whatever. So yeah, he's saying a mother will do anything for their child, even take on a very difficult path. Kelly and Kanji, Ohio, good to see you. So as Yayaku-sama, Yayaku-dono, suffered, she took that path on all the same to save her son, who turned into this dragon. This is a good word, by the way. Kato suru. Kurishimu. Let's look that up. Maybe add that to our power level if we have not yet, because this is a big thing that's happening to this character. Conflict, complication, troubles, discord. So it's kind of like being troubled within herself. And this may be a word we've added already, but let's check. Let's go to our word list. We can use this tool, Rikaikun, to copy it in. And that is a new word. Sweet. Power level is now 3165. Katto suru. Conflict. To be troubled. Look at the bottom right. Power level going up now. And remember, anyone can add new words here. New words here. Add new words from the game. Our power level will go up. Yeah, Unboxus, you've got a point. You've got a point. It at least happens a lot in media that I've seen.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is going up.
そのヤタの鏡さえあれば、あるいは播磨殿の呪いを解けたかもしれんの。だが、しかし。
So if only we had that mirror, maybe then the curse could be released. But, だが、しかし。
ヤタの鏡はヤヤク様と一緒にカリュウに食べられたんだ。
Exactly.
ハリマ様の呪いを解くことはもう。
But that mirror was with Yayaku-sama, which happened to be eaten by the dragon. Again, to use something in the passive form, you use the ni particle to whoever is doing the action, in this case the dragon, so Karyu ni taberatanda. So she was eaten, the mirror was eaten by the dragon. Not good. So now we cannot break the curse. There must be a way.
すべてを投げ打ち救おうとした自らの母親を食い殺すなど、あれはもはや播磨様ではありませぬ。
To eat his own mother, who gave up everything trying to save him. That is not Harima anymore. That's not her son anymore, that dragon. Yeah, the ni particle is one particle that does a lot of work. Many, many uses. Very useful little particle. Some other useful particles we can see here. The O particle, incredibly useful for doing tons of things with verbs because it marks the object. Lots of useful particles. And yeah, you can see the O particle here, the object being the mother. Haha oya o kuikurosu. This is quite a verb here. To eat to death. Korosu is to kill. Kui is to eat. So I will kill you by eating you. I'll kill my mother by eating her. Not a nice thing to do, especially when you're kind of near Mother's Day.
ただ自らの欲望を満たすため人を食らい続ける悪竜でございます。どうかあのカリウメを退治してくだされ。
Please defeat that dragon who will keep eating people to satisfy its hunger.
あんちゃん行こう。おいら先に西隣の参道にある山門の前で待ってるからな。
So new party member, welcome. Ooh, I've just seen we've made it now. Finally, we made it to 6,000 followers. 6,000 party members has been reached on Japanese Quest with the joining of Shini Sophie. So welcome. Let's get some hype in chat. 6,000 party members. Let's go. The hype is real for learning Japanese on Twitch. Let's go. Sa. Ikimashou. Just like he's saying here, Iko. Let's go. Sakini, so up ahead. To the west, in the mountain path. Yeah. I'll be waiting by the mountain gate. Let's go there. Yatta yatta. Sa. Ikimashou. So welcome to all those party members. If anyone else wants to join, you can just follow, become a party member as well, and join us on this journey. This journey through Japanese games to learn Japanese in context and have fun. That's what we do. What do we got here? Really? Okay. Mini medal. Chisana medal o mitsuketa. Mitsukeru to find, so he found a mini medal. Not bad. We don't generally read these that much. They can get long, but sometimes they have recipe books, which we like. Hey Chalk, what's up? We gave a shout out to your immersion kit tool earlier, and we showed how it works a bit because that's a pretty cool tool. I think someone linked it on our chat too. Did someone link it? So people can check that out. We saw this word in the game, Shinjitsu, and I thought that one might be fun to look up with your tool. Ah, you were here. Okay.
Yeah.
And we checked it out a bit. Cool. Yeah, I noticed those changes. So those ones that say like Anki, but they're grayed out. Will they later not be grayed out, or do you like need to make a profile, or what's the thinking with that? How that's gonna work? And I know it might be too early for all that stuff, but just curious because it's a cool, very cool tool. Sounds good. Just placeholder buttons for now. I plan to add those features later. Yeah. Just one thing I was thinking about, since you're here, I don't know if this functionality will be on the site, but one thing I was thinking of doing with that tool, I kind of had been thinking about this thing for a long time to do on Japanese Quest, like basically like a grammar speed run. I had the idea of doing for a long time, like a JLPT N5, N4, N3, N2, N1 grammar speed run. Like kind of speed running through the grammar, maybe seeing each example in games or something like that. And I was thinking of doing that, but I never really had a great mechanism to really do it at speed. But like with that tool that you made, I was thinking that speed run may be possible. Let me show you again what that would look like. So this is the tool, right? And let's see like a possible grammar. Like what did we talk about grammar-wise before? Let's just look like the O particle, something super basic. Xbox Gamer, welcome. So here we have the O particle, tons of examples obviously, 460. So I was thinking it'd be really cool, like before you had a thing that said save there. I don't know how that save would work, but if we could do like save and I could like handpick the best examples for like O, like say 2 or 3 of them, and then like I could just have like a list and just like go down the list of like all N5 grammar or like all N4 grammar, and then just like speed run it. And what I realized I really like I kind of like if you can like remove the side thing, which you can do. I noticed if you make it bigger, it goes away. If you have it to a certain width, and I kind of like how you can make that big because then you can get like the picture above it. So this could be like a good format for the channel. We just like speedrun, boom, learn it. Boom, learn it. Boom, learn it, speedrun. We can listen to it too. Again, O particle, denwa o tsukainayo. So why not use our phone? Sounds good. Go to the next one. Again, O particle. That one's kind of long, so we could pick a shorter one. Where's a shorter one? We like shorter ones. Ooh, this one's good. It's short. E o egaku. To paint a picture. So yeah, I kind of found like blowing it up is good. So I don't know if like a functionality like that built in could be cool. But I thought for a speed run, you could just run through. I mean, with the quality of the tool, how it can quickly find that stuff, if you just put in like a pre-made list, I don't know if there's that functionality. Like, I feel like I could run N5, N4, N3 at least in like 3 days probably. N2 and N1 might be harder to find, but doing that speedrun concept, it's an idea I've been wanting to do for a long time, but finally there's a tool that it could make it doable, I feel like. So what do you think? Something like that possible?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power?
Yeah. Exactly. I'm speedrunning, explaining grammar, and having like the optimal examples for each one. I could add a list feature. Yeah, I was thinking like some way to like add a list could be cool, because like they're listed automatically on the site, which is really cool. But if there was some way to like customize a list for like an N5 list or whatever, N4 list for or whatever, and like that could maybe be like ported to Anki if people want to do Anki. Like for me, I don't care about Anki anymore because like I don't do Anki, but I cared about it for people learning. But a list for teaching, like in my own, like honestly not just here, but like in my own like in-person Japanese class, could be hugely useful as a resource. So anyway, just stuff to think about. Speedrunning grammar, the ultimate speedrun. Yeah, I was thinking that could be fun someday to speedrun grammar, and I was thinking if I did it, it'd like take tons of work, kind of the way that Game Gengo is doing it now. Finding all the examples takes forever, but with a search like that, you could do it pretty quick. Yeah, I was thinking like a public list could like need logging in, but I was thinking like if you could log in, and like users like me could like log in and like make a list of like N5 grammar and like 3 examples of each thing, and that's just like the list that I could speedrun it and stream it. N4 grammar, same thing. N3 grammar, same thing. And I actually tried, even last night I was trying out N1 grammar. Even with most N1 grammar, you can find at least a few examples on there. But as you expand, I'm thinking you'll probably expand more from what I've heard. A lot of N1 will be doable too. So you could really speedrun the entire thing. I feel like it would be fun challenge to be like I could speedrun the whole thing in like a week. I think that would be doable with that tool. Yeah, so anyway, stuff to think about. But could be a very cool thing to do, potentially. Like, even if there's not that feature, I was thinking I could just speedrun and just search each one, but I realized to really speedrun well and to teach it well, I would want to handpick, like, for each grammar thing, like, for N5, I would want to handpick, like, as a Japanese teacher, like, the top 3 examples for each grammar point, or the top 2 examples for each grammar point, and then, like, find those beforehand. If I searched each one and found them, there's just too many long examples that are too difficult for learners. I would have to handpick the best teachable ones. Anyway, something I was thinking about, food for thought. But yeah, the tool's already amazing. It's kind of amazing you whip that thing up in like a week or 2, and already it's so useful. すごい。ちょっとびっくりした。Let's see, so where are we going? We're lost. We're going to the mountain. Kyria, since you played Tales of Vesperia, yeah, I am playing that right now. Kind of stopped playing it for the moment, but I'm like halfway through it or something. Did you see the new Tales of Arise? I actually didn't really see it. I think I clicked on something to see like a few seconds of it, but I didn't really see it yet. Yeah, I imagine that must have been a lot of work. But it kind of amazes me because like I've been kind of for like years on Japanese Quest like being like, if only we had a tool where we can just search content. If only we had such a tool where we can search all video games, all anime, all drama, and just find it. And then, like, that gets mentioned in our Discord, and then suddenly, like, you just, like, come up with the tool in, like, a week. I'm like, what? Okay. Sugoi. Yeah, that's true too. I think the challenge is, like, all of these anime decks that are being added, I believe they're, like, homemade. It's not easy to make them, I believe, right? It's not like... It's not really an automated process, is it? But anyway, yeah, it's a super good tool. And yeah, it'll be hugely helpful for people building Anki decks. It's gonna be insane. Yeah, this is the thing that I'm worried about too, copyright issues. I mean, I think that's part of why the tool may not exist before now. I open sourced the engine. But I think he means like copyright issues like with the anime, like are gonna be hearing from like Ghibli Studio or something like that. Like, yeah, I'm always worried about copyright for my streaming, which is why I only stream games, because for some reason games, the game companies have lost the copyright war with streaming, but every other type of media, that seems not to be the case. So yeah, I hope too that such tools will be able to exist. Right. Yeah, all this stuff becomes somewhat of a fuzzy area, and I agree. I think it should be... It can definitely be read as fair use, but... I mean, what it comes down to is how the copyright holders respond over time, I suppose, and hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, like Screer mentioned, some companies have been more protective of their copyrights, like Nintendo. But even Nintendo, like I'm playing on Nintendo right now. Like before they wouldn't have let me do this, but now they're letting us do it. I think we're going this way to the volcano. Here's the volcano. Well, Nintendo games in general now can be streamed, can they not? But for a while, I believe they said officially no. But I think hasn't that changed now? Like, I'm of the opinion that all copyright, like, unless you're just directly stealing work and selling it as your own, I feel like copyright, if you're transforming the work in a useful way, to me, that's like how culture works. Everyone borrows from everyone and learns and powers up and levels up from kind of borrowing a bit. Like, if you think about it, like everything you say it's borrowed words. Every idea you say, it's in a sense borrowed concepts. Like our whole lives are raised on this content. We can't use it now in our creative expression. To me, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, unless you're just like straight pirating people's stuff and selling it for your own, I feel like everything in a way should be fair use, but I don't know. That's just me. I just feel like the world could be more creative and productive if we just are all on the same team about that, but I understand there's some protections, but I feel like for stuff like learning, everything should be fair game if you ask me. Apple tried to copyright the word app. Yeah, it's this kind of thing. It's like, are you kidding me? Alright, let's see. Ah, so you came. So let's open the door and get through this mountain gate. Sounds good to me.
オイラが言っても足手まといだけど、ヤヤク様たちの結末を見届けたいんだ。さあ行こう、アンちゃん。
I will say, in like the one time of all my streaming that I've done, in putting all my videos on YouTube, the one copyright hit that I think I got, I think was for like a Pokemon game. The one Pokemon game. Pokemon Quest. And I'm not sure if it's still on YouTube or what, but at least got like blocked in some countries at the time. So yeah, I've experienced that firsthand, that some games, like Pokemon, at least at that time, for some reason got blocked when nothing else did. Hopefully that has changed now, not sure. Okay. But yeah, it didn't encourage me to stream more Pokemon, I will say that. Alright, so let's go. Basically saying, like, if I come, I'll be a burden, but I must see the end, so I think he's still gonna come. So you think they changed their stance on it? If so, that's good. So we made it through the mountain gate. We can see that mountain gate here. And now... what are we doing? Kazan no Naibu ni hairi. You'll go inside the volcano. So Naibu means inside. Ooh, good word. Thanks for adding that. We added the word for a burden, so he said, I'll be a burden. Ashite matoi. Burden. Sounds good. Basically something holding back your feet and your hands. So go inside, defeat the dragon. Sounds good. Naibu. So it must be here we're going. Hey. Wait, what? We can't go here? Oh wait, I went the wrong way. It's like the forbidden door. Whoops. This mountain's weird. There we go. Did you know this is what it looks like inside a volcano? What do we have here? Huh. So it seems like we need a vehicle, like a monster vehicle, to get this thing. What kind of vehicle do we need? Okina Tsuno. Big horns. Tsuno o motta norimono de doshin suru ka. So we can hit it with our big horns. And if we, yeah, punch it, then we can break this rock. Let's do that. We need a big horn creature. Oh no. Many hands. Ooh, not bad. That was effective. Yosha. Level up. That's what we do here. We level up in the game, level up in the language. You can see words at the bottom. that we learned back, I think, in Legend of Zelda. Some good words down there. Can we ride? Ooh, what? Tsuyoi ne. Although our mana's gonna be going quick doing that. Might as well do it. Hopefully we have a camp in here somewhere. Yosh. Whoa, stop attacking us, hands. Chopper, welcome. Chopper makes me think of Chopper on One Piece. Are you named after Chopper on One Piece, or is there a different Chopper situation that I'm not aware of? Anyway, you don't need to answer, you can lurk forever. We like our lurkers, it's up to you. One Piece. Good to hear. It's a good view of our volcano here. Before we go deeper in, let's review what we're doing by talking to G-Sun here. So yeah, we gotta figure out a way to turn the dragon back. And do we see a dragon down there? Maybe. Anyway, when you're learning language, when you're playing games, it's good to take breaks, so we'll take a quick break here. BRB. And then we'll come back and we'll learn some more Japanese from One Piece. Not from One Piece. I got tricked because Chopper's here now. No, from Dragon Quest. So, Itakimasu Japanese Quest will be back, and yeah, welcome to Chopper. Okay, we are back. It's time to go on a journey. A journey through space and time and volcanoes, also, specifically. Let's see here. I'm checking the Discord quick, because we now have a summer reading club, and I want to highlight what some people are reading and ask people what you're reading today. Let's see here. Jump over here. I do like volcanoes too. So here you can see the Summer Reading Club channel. People are reading this summer and sharing what they read. And so today the question is, what are you reading? Let's go to the channel here. So this person said they are reading Shika no O, The King of the Deer. By the way, I read this book too. Although this is the version with furigano, with that green border. That means I think it's called Kadokawa Tsubasa Bunko. See those wings there? Sir Phantom, welcome. And this kind of book has furigana, and I recommend this book. But yeah, you might want to check out this furigana version. I read the original version that did not have furigana. And this person said, I can't commit to reading a whole book right now, so instead I'll try reading one article a day on Satori Reader, a great reader that I recommend checking out. Today's article they talk about there. So the question is, what are you reading today? This is what I was reading over the weekend. Kagami no Kojo, The Solitary Castle in the Mirror. Quite a good book. It could be a good first book. It's about a girl who just can't go to school. She just can't bring herself to. Something terrible happened at school. She can't go back. But she finds she, for some reason, can go inside the mirror in her room. And there's a castle in there, and there's like 6 other kids who also aren't going to school for whatever reason. And they bond, and it's an interesting story. And as a teacher, I felt like I had to read it because it's supposed to be good to kind of just get the feeling of why some people, they just can't go to school, or what happens there. This book too, Cells at Work, good book. This library book I gotta finish by Tuesday, or I will lose it. Library books are like that. But some Japanese books you might find in a library. Recommend it. So if you have anything that you're reading, share it here in the Summer Reading Club channel here on the Japanese Quest Discord. Someone wants to link the Discord, you can do that. There's a command for that.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power
Yep, thank you for the link for the Discord there. So find the Discord, check it out, share what you're reading, share other stuff too. Sir Phantom, this channel seems interesting. Cool, yeah. What we do, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. I'm a Japanese teacher based in the US. And here, yeah, basically what you said. It's really interesting here. By the way, gave Learn Natively a look. It's really cool. Definitely an excellent tool. It's the type that will only get better. Yeah, I'm glad you checked that out, Unboxes. That site's awesome. There's so many cool new tools that are being created right now. It makes me think, like, just be so excited for like 5-10 years from now with the Japanese learning community. It keeps getting better and better. The words at the bottom, they are not the most recently encountered. They are the words in order that we encountered from the beginning of Japanese Quest, and the reason they keep getting showed is these are kind of like the foundational, most important vocab that you need, generally, whereas the words we're learning now might be a bit more advanced. But we're still like seeing all the words in context and learning them in context in theory. But I kind of like always showing anyone who joins, these are the words you need to know. And also it's like a record of where we've been, a record of our journey. We went to a swamp, for example, back in Breath of the Wild, I believe. Okay. Yeah, that's very cool. Are you replying to yourself there? Yeah, I added like a whole bunch of things on that site natively. I've got to show that site now, because that site's amazing. Let's see if I can find that site quick. Let's go back. So this site is very good. So my username in Japanese Quest, natively, the thing that's really, really good about it, can someone please link this site? It's called learnnatively.com. You can grade books. That's really the power and the new thing in this. You can show the books you read, you can log them, right, since I'm reading these ones right now, but then you can grade your books on difficulty. That's the really cool thing. Because with everyone grading, then you have a community-sourced leveling of books. So these are both Murakami, so about the same. Let's say same. So I think that Spice and Wolf is actually harder than Murakami, so I'll say harder. All you need is kill. I even think that's probably harder. 1Q84. These are probably about the same because it's both Murakami. Anyway, you can grade books. These I'm not sure. And then you have these levels. Harry Potter, also not sure. Kitchen, also not sure. But anyway, the cool thing, you can then go to Browse. And you can see popular books by JLPT. That's a good way to do it. So here's beginner level. These are good beginner books. These are the most popular. Taroku readers, Crystal Hunters, more kind of like, Taroku means like extensive reading, so it's more graded readers. They have textbooks tool. Graded readers is the category as well. And they also recommend Satori Reader that we mentioned earlier. Let's change the level though. What about N4? Wait, can we not change that? So anyway, it's a new website. There might be some things that don't work always. Not sure what happened there. Link to JLPT. Anyway, you get the idea. But it is a good website, but it's still new. And this is the website we looked at earlier. Immersion Kit. So many new amazing websites right now. This one's so good because you can get audio with it. And you can see lots of examples of whatever you're looking for, whether it's word, grammar. I kind of like blowing it up. Right now I have it at 150% size with a pretty narrow browser window. So you can get the picture from the anime. Big text so you can see it right there. And the coolest thing, you can get the audio. And you can choose which anime, so this is all from Kiki's delivery service. It's really, really cool. Just for fun, let's search for one other thing. What should we search for here? What's the word we saw in our game? We saw Numa, swamp. Do you think there's any swamps in any anime? Let's check. Numa, swamp. I think there are 3. They're all in Spirited Away. Wow, okay, let's look at those. So, Numa no Soko. Ooh, that's a good one. Swamp Bottom.
Numa no Soko?
So, Soko means bottom. Numa means swamp.
Numa no Soko?
And again, this tool is called immersionkit.com. Very much recommend checking it out. I forgot there's a swamp in Spirited Away. I'm riding to the bottom of the swamp. And then mare means until, so I'm going until the bottom of the swamp. And this one... It's funny, you can see the entire story thread involving the swamp. So this guy is first saying, you want to take the train until the swamp, then she's getting on the train to the swamp, and then the first time when she heard about the swamp, she's like, what? The bottom of the swamp? Okay, I guess I'll go there. Yeah, this tool is a game changer. So check it out, Immersion Kit. And it'll be really cool once these new features are here. Anki. And yeah, before there was like a save button. If there's like a save button to like save some of these in order, I can see this being a huge tool for Japanese teachers at the university, high school, junior high, all levels, because they could search a new word like Numa. They find these examples and be like, oh yeah, you want to see some examples? This is how you use that word swamp. Want to see a new grammar? That's how you see it. And you could like pick which ones are the best for your class. You could make a list if that ever exists as functionality. Very useful tool. Even just as it is now, being made like for just 2 weeks ago. So yeah, check that out. Immersion Kit. Check it out. Awesome tool. It's new. And you'll be seeing more of it because it's an amazing tool. It's going to get around. Trust me. Yeah, ID agrees. This website honestly is incredible. With Anki integration, this will be the best way to mine, for example, sentences. Yeah, it's very cool already, and it's just newly made. So yeah, Chalk, thank you very much for making amazing tools like that, and Game to Text, which is also an amazing tool for games. Let's see. And yeah, I think we need to thank too Joe Mako for that tool, because I believe, Chalk, all of those images and sound files and those Anki decks are originally from Joe Mako's hard work of making those decks. Is that right? That's my understanding. That must have been hugely painstaking and long work. So yeah, we really need to thank. Like, I've been wanting to be honest, I've been considering using his decks for a while to do a lesson or a video on here. But the reason I think I hesitated, like, I can't change the order myself. But like, the deck quality and the card quality is amazing. But with this tool, if I could then play with the order and like choose my own order of those same cards, like, then I would for sure do it. Because like, that's kind of what was missing. Like, the decks are amazing, it's just not really, I don't necessarily want to go like in order. I kind of want to choose my own order, so if that's possible with this tool, that would be huge for people like me. I guess there aren't that many people like me that teach Japanese through games and such, but there are lots of teachers who I guarantee you that will be a huge tool for Japanese teachers, which is why I think I might need to share that on Twitch soon, but I wasn't sure if I want to wait until there's the Anki thing, so that will be a huge thing. If I can like just bullet point, oh yeah, also Anki, that's probably like another 100 or so or more retweets right there. So I'm not sure if I should wait on that feature. Let's see. Where are we going? I don't actually know. Let's go here. Whoa, why is there like a fire wall? I don't like that.
Yeah.
Not sure if the best strat is to like avoid all enemies, but that's what we're going for right now. We'll probably be under-leveled for the dragon and get wrecked, but we can try. We can get burned apparently too. Can you jump that, I wonder? Wow, this actually hurts. What in the world? There's some big things down here. Ah, we need this thing still, don't we? We need to like ride kind of creature. Oh no, where is that guy that we can ride? We must find that guy. There's the guy. We need you, friend. We need your sparkly abilities.
勝利を我らに
Go to sleep. I think it's time for Dragon Slash. And another. How do you say Dragon Slash in Japanese? Doragon is dragon. You just use in katakana. Of course, Ryu is also dragon. And then Giri, to cut. Dragon Giri.
行くぞドラゴンギリ
我が奥義受けてみよ。
Time for Sleep Slash. That's not it. That is it. 6 times damage on sleeping opponents. Let's go. What? You missed with the big one. Oh no. That's not what we want.
Sonia!
No, it does. I think I mentioned it, but just briefly. The word for dragon has a Japanese word as well. But think about the name of the game. The game that we're playing. They probably like to use the word dragon partially for that reason. It's in the name of the game. Dragon Questo. Yeah, there you go, Curios. That's the word for dragon. Ryu, dragon. And like we've mentioned before, oftentimes it can be the word Ryu might be more like an Eastern dragon, like the longer style type of dragon, whereas Doragon might be more of like a Western style mythology type dragon. But I don't think it's like a perfect science with different words for dragon. Ooh, we broke through. Alright, where are we now? Hey. Hey, more. I was gonna not waste mana, but if they're gonna do that, let's waste mana. Seems worth it. Money. I felt like there'd be a treasure there. And there was. Mini medal. Question for all of chat. So for a lot of people, this is kind of like the start of summer vacation. It's a great time to start studying Japanese because in the summer, in my own life, I've found summer vacation can be a time to like really level up in Japanese. So I have a question. How is everyone learning Japanese right now? What is your go-to learning method? What's your routine? Maybe people watching can be inspired. What are you doing to learn right now? Whether it's Anki, whether it's reading every day, whether it's playing a Japanese game every day, whatever it is. What are you doing right now? What is your go-to method for learning Japanese? People maybe can be inspired in their own journey this summer. We of course have the Japanese Reading Club. If you're into that, you can read every day with us on the Discord. You can check that out. I think we found the dragon. Let's make sure we heal here. So Kelly says, reading books, watching anime mostly these days, reading a game recently, sometimes using graded readers. Yeah, those can be great for getting started reading. Good suggestions for sure. So we just got these new items. I should probably give these to people because these can be really good for like getting back some of our mana. And the one getting low is Akira. Let's give a couple to him. And who else needs mana generally? I'd say Ro could be a good one. Sweet Curios, you're currently reading a novel. Nice. Oh, so it's like a novel version of it, or is it the manga version? Promised Neverland, Yakusoku no Neverando. And yeah, Terrace House on Netflix is an amazing show. Probably the best show there is for like conversational Japanese listening practice. At least that I'm aware of. There we go. Oh, nice. The novel version of Cells at Work. That's cool. There are 4 novels, all side stories. Ah, interesting. Yeah, reading novelizations of your favorite anime or favorite manga can be a great way for a first book. Kuri-sensei, you may not have heard of, but Kuri-sensei has joined us before on Japanese Quest. And Kuri-sensei read her first ever book over the weekend. And it was Detective Conan. The beginning of Detective Conan, but like the novel version, and it has Furigana. And it works just really well for a first novel. And that one I think I'll probably read too. So yeah, very cool. And to celebrate, we had some ice cream. Very hot day. Good to find a way to celebrate things like your first book in Japanese. Very cool. Kuri-sensei is hoping to take N2 this year. Let's see here. Huh, to think that dragon. And I just feel like when I translate this, I don't want to keep saying fire dragon, even though it does say Karyu. I feel like the way it would be translated in English is probably just dragon, so I'm just saying dragon. Hope you'll forgive me. So, to think that this dragon is really Harima, I still can't believe it. Ima demo shinjirarenai. Yeah, but it's got like the kanji for fire, so isn't that more like a fire dragon? But that, yeah, or Ryu as opposed to Doragon.
ハリマ様はすごく優しい人だったんだ。オイラにも剣を教えてくれたりして。
So Harima was a very, very nice person. He even taught me how to use the sword. Sugoku means very. And then what's the adjective? Yasashi means a nice, friendly person. Because hito, that's person. But now, not so nice. Dragon that will eat us, maybe. So Ken o Oshiete kureta. So taught me the sword. Oshiete to teach. Kureru to do the favor of something. And then ken, sword. So did things like taught me to use the sword.
ハリマ様はいつも言ってた。里を守るためにはどんな困難にも立ち向かわなくちゃならないんだって。
So he would always say, Harima would always say, to protect the village, no matter the trouble, no matter the obstacle, we need to stand up to it.
アンちゃん、頼むよ。人食い下流を、ハリマ様を苦しみから解放してあげて。
So please, please, free the dragon. Free Harima from this suffering. In other words, he's not saying it, but kill him, I guess? Or maybe get the mirror out of him and then turn him back? I don't really know. Anyway. I'm kind of scared now, because people said this dragon is very strong, so we may die. Let's just buckle up. Kawaii. So last time it worked well. Lots of defensive stuff. Oh no, we used some of our mana, so that's not good. Chotto kawaii. He's flying. Itai. Itai. Yappari. Yabai. So yeah, we barely survived. Let's like before we could poison him, should we try poison again? We could get the spell going too. Let's do the things that do damage over time. We could try sleeping him. Do you think sleep works on this guy? Before poison worked. Alright, so we definitely want to cure Kamyu right now, I think. Any tips in chat? We're open to them. This monster is quite strong. So, I'm thinking some kind of healing or defense. Let's try getting regen on everyone. That's maybe should just like healed Kamyu, but so I think we definitely want defense on everyone. So let's do defense up on everyone. Let's do that. So I'm thinking now, what do we have here? So we could put him to sleep possibly with this attack. We might as well try it. Let's just try it. Be nice if it worked. Did not work, but we got a dragon. Welcome to the dragon. Ooh, dangerous. We got a dragon. We might need the dragon to take on this dragon. Thank you for 2 months subbed. Arigato. Thank you very much for the dragon. This is gonna be a tough fight. Let's see here. What can we do as the hero? We could heal. Let's probably heal again. So I don't know if we really need that breath defense. It doesn't seem like it does that many breath attacks, but to be safe, maybe. We could down his defense too. That was nice before. Let's do that. And see if we can breath attacks. So that seemed to work, his down defense. Now we can do dragon attack. That does some damage. Some damage. Let's see if we can poison or sleep him. Before poison worked, I suppose we try that again. Sleep would be nice though, but... No poison this time. So we could do dragon attack here too. Let's try that. Itai. Abunai. Alright, let's heal. Abunai. Let's heal everyone. And let's try to poison him again, because poison is nice damage over time, plus that 6 times damage attack. Still no good. It does seem like all these attacks are physical, so maybe we're okay without the breath defense. Let's try some more Dragon Sword. I think that Umful could be good too. Umful is plus damage. Ryogiri. Ooh, this can even cut down the Dragon Lord? That sounds relevant right now. Let's do that. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, is he still debuffed? Let's check that, because that debuff's real nice. No, I think it went away. Let's try again. Let's try poison again. Should we try sleep? Because poison's not sticking. Let's just try sleep. No. Bune. Whew, good dodge. Let's get a heal. Dragon Giri. I'm thinking with our current setup, we're kind of sucking, so I think I want to bring in Sylvia for Kamyu, because we're not hitting any of those things anyway. Sylvia's got nastier knives, which means those will land better, plus has Umful, which can put up the attack on our 2 dragon attackers, which is our primary damage right now. Let's keep the pressure on. Dragon Slash. This one seems to have a lot more hit points than the other one. Keep tight. So now we can do those buffs. So increase attack a lot. That's what we want. Let's go first on General Greg. Wait, so we got defense down on Sylvia? Let's rebuff our defense up, because that's bad. That looks like defense down on him as well. I didn't know that's happening. That's going to make people die. Let's try to counter that. And let's here. Let's keep the attack up. Let's heal everyone here. Let's get defense back on everyone. Let's see if that counters. Oh, why did that not counter? It seemed like that did not counter the down defense. That's bad. This thing here I thought would be defense up now, but it seems like defense up is only on those two. I wonder why it didn't land on him. That's not good. Oh well, let's continue to buff people.
No.
Let's keep the attack up on. Pressure on. Whoa, why did that miss? That's not good. Let's heal here.
無茶は禁物じゃ。
悪く思うな。
Now that's doing some damage with that Oomful, that helps a lot. Ooh, now we see breath. So there is some breath damage, it seems. To be safe, let's cure Sylvia. We don't want Sylvia to die. I'm thinking also let's Oomful ourselves. And I think doing a down buff again would be good. Then we could do some major damage. Decrease defense. It seems to work. Let's see what this damage does now. That's pretty big damage. Let's do it again. Yosh. And now let's try some poison maybe with nasty knives. Do you think poison or sleep? Poison worked before, let's just try it.
Yeah.
Ooh, it worked too. Ah, bunai, bunai. Phew. That was dangerous. Let's cure everyone. I think we're gonna win. This thing is almost dead. This might do it. Nope. This might do it. Yatta! Kachimashita. I kind of wish that Sylvia got to do it with the poison attack, but oh well. Kachimashita ne. Level up in the game, level up in Japanese, that's what we do. And we've leveled up now in the game. Let's get some hype in chat. Yatta ze. Good use of our emote. Yatta just means yay. Very common thing to hear in video games. Look at all our stats went up. Some good vocab for games right here. One that you will always see, or almost always see. Chikara, power or strength, went up. Saidai HP, max HP, MP went up. Looks good. Yosh. Yosh. What kind of points do we have now? We'll have to use those sometime. Yatta, yatta. Took down the dragon finally. What will happen? So remember, this dragon is this nice guy that we all knew, or that he knew anyway, Harima-sama. Something seems strange. What's going on? Nani? Ooh, is it reacting possibly to, like, the hero, maybe? Is that the mirror in there? Ah, interesting. Doko kara tomonaku koe ga kikoeru. So from nowhere in particular, where we hear a voice. So koe, voice. Koe ga kikoeru. So we hear a voice from the dragon, maybe.
終わりだ悪しき火竜よヤタの鏡の力の前に滅するのだ
It's over, evil fire dragon. With the power of this imperial sacred Kagami. Kagami means mirror. With the power of this mirror, you will be destroyed. So maybe the mirror is finally working now. Will he change back then? Maybe it'd be like weakened like a Pokemon for it to work. He's back.
播磨様。
ようやく元の姿に戻ることができた。そなたたちのおかげだ、礼を言う。
So I finally am back to my original self. It's all because of you. Thank you. Yeah. And by the way, sorry I was gonna eat your mom, because that's also a thing.
カリュウの呪いの力はとても強く、外からヤタの鏡を照らしてもその光は届かなかった。
Interesting. So the power of the curse of this fire dragon was so much that even with the light of this sacred mirror, it could not reach from the outside, but from the inside. After my mom was eaten, then it could reach me apparently.
そなたたちがカリュウを弱らせてくれたおかげで、体内にあったヤタの鏡の力が発揮されたのだ。
Ah, yeah, so it was like a Pokemon situation. So because you weakened the fire dragon, because you weakened the dragon, Tainai, from the inside. So here's how you break down this word. Kanji for body, the kanji for inside, so inside the body. The mirror inside the body was able to activate and turn me back once I was weakened, once the dragon was weakened.
しかし、何故カリュウの体の中にヤタの鏡があったのか。
But why was that mirror inside my body? You don't want to know.
長くカリュウになりすぎたらしい。私の寿命はもう尽きるだろう。
Eh? So I was the dragon for too long. It seems my lifespan is about to give out. Here's a good word. Jumyo. I believe that's like an N3 word. Maybe N2 word. Jumyo wa mo tsukiru. Tsukiru to run out. So my life is gonna run out here. I don't know, like he seems pretty healthy. What do you think? He looks in decent shape for just being a dragon. Cursed dragon. Oh no.
最後に一つ頼みを聞いてほしい。
So, I want you to listen to one final request. What do you think his request will be? One final request. My first thought is, please give me a burrito from Taco Bell. That's what popped into my mind. I don't know why. I still have Taco Bell in the mind. It's just strange like that. What do you think his final request is? So Leo Cinnamon, new party member, welcome. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. I'm a Japanese teacher, but also we ponder the deeper questions in life. Like, what will his final request be? He's glowing. He was a dragon. He's gonna, like, disappear Yoda style probably soon. But his final request, what will it be? What do you think? I thought he might want a burrito. Dorito? Maybe a Dorito too, I don't know. From Taco Bell. What do you think? Let's break down what he said though. Saigo ni? So in the end, hitotsu tanami o kite hoshii. So please listen to one tanomi, one request. Yeah, Skeleton agrees. He probably wants one final Dorito. So yeah, if you want a Dorito, here's a Dorito for you. Let's draw that Dorito emote in his mouth. He can get his one final Dorito. It seems appropriate for this volcano that there would be like a volcanic, maybe spicy hot Dorito down here that he can enjoy in his last moment on this earth. So yeah, let's go with that. Flaming hot Doritos seems like a thing you'd find in this volcano.
私の母、ヤヤクに伝えてくれ。これで里は救われたと。そしていつまでも幸せにと。
Oh no. Oh no. I thought he might like sense that he like had his mom, that he ate his mom, but he can't remember that apparently. So to my mother, please deliver this message. Now the village is saved. Sato, the village, Sato wa. So as for the village, sukuwareta. It is saved. This is suku in the passive form. It's the u changed to wareta. Ta means past. The village was saved. Plus, thank you for the Doritos. That's my own addition for this strange localization by the Japanese Quest localization that is in fact wrong in parts, but we do our best. Soshite, and please be happy. Should we tell him? Should we tell him that he killed his mom? No, let's not.
Oira, ここでカリュウを見つけたとき、みんなを騙してたヤヤク様を絶対許さないって思ったんだ。
Huh.
でも
So the time when I found the dragon and Yayaku-sama, the leader in the village, she deceived everyone. I thought there's no way we could forgive her. Zettai, for sure. Zettai yurusanai. I thought there's no way it was forgivable what she did. Yeah, it's true in a sense. I kind of like calling myself wrong. It's fun to do that sometimes. People try so much to not be wrong. I kind of like being wrong sometimes because, to be honest, making mistakes, things like that in a language, that's how you grow. That's how you learn. And that's kind of part of being human. Be wrong sometimes. It's good. That's how we level up.
オイラが母ちゃんを生贄にしたくなかったみたいに、ヤヤク様も家族を守りたかったんだよね。
Huh. So yeah, what he's finding now is that the leader, Yayaku-sama, she wanted to protect everyone. And she wanted to protect her family just like I wanted to do with my mom.
ヤヤク様とオイラ、同じだね。悪いことしたとこも、家族が大好きなとこも。
Yeah, I mean there are kind of like probably lines to it, but the point is well taken. The localization, there's a lot of room for interpretation. All right, let's see here. Yayaku-sama to Oida. So Oida is me. So me and her, the leader, Onachidane. We were the same, weren't we? Just protecting our family. The fact that we did bad things, the fact that we love our family, we're the same.
Sato に帰ろう、あんちゃん。みんなに報告しなくちゃな。カリュウはもう出ないから安心しろって。
Well, then let's go back to the village. Tell everyone. Report what happened. Here's the word for report right here. Hokoku, report. And then if you add suru, it's to make a report. If you add shinakucha, it means We must make a report to the village, so let's do that. Kari wa mou denai kara anshin shiro. So this te here kind of means like a quotation, so let's tell them they can relax now. The dragon won't come out. And that word for relaxing, be at ease, anshin suru. Please warp us back. Don't want to run through the volcano anymore. We finally defeated the dragon. That went surprisingly well. And yeah, Sylvia definitely helped a lot for that fight.
そうか、人食い狩竜を退治してくれたか。よかった。もう二度とこの里は狩竜に襲われることはねえんだな。
Yeah, interesting. The English version, don't really like how there's people speak in haiku. Yeah, it seems like they don't do that in the Japanese version. It's an interesting localization choice, if that's entirely changed in that way. Also, you defeated the dragon. Yokatta. Good. So now, that dragon will not attack this village again. Is this like the new village elder now that those people died? I guess he's built for it. Maybe. Mom! It's kind of weird to see all his mom like that. Felt weird for me, though.
許してちょうだい。里のためとはいえ、あなたを生贄にするなんて。
Ah, you're okay. So I'm so glad you're safe. Please forgive us, even if it was for the village. I'm sorry that we were all gonna throw you in the volcano and sacrifice you. Again, the word for sacrifice we learned last week, I believe. Ikenie. So yeah, sorry we were gonna kill you, but we thought we had to.
私は誰も恨んだりしない。もう一度この子たちを抱けるんだもの。それだけで私は幸せよ。
So this woman, you kind of have to respect this level of forgiveness. So I will not resent any of you. Like, if your town, they were all gonna kill you, throw you in a volcano, for very questionable reasons, and, like, it seems like she's serious here. Watashi wa daremo urandari shinai. So I will not resent, I will not hold it against any of you. Like, now I'm able to hug my children. それだけで with just that, I am happy. 私は幸せ。幸せ。Happiness. She's got her 幸せ with her family. So it's all good.
ヤヤク様は生贄だと言ってわしらを狩竜の餌にするつもりじゃった。あの女はわしらを騙してたんじゃ。
So that woman, our leader, she tricked us, making us the food of the dragon as sacrifices.
信じていた長に裏切られ、もうわしらを導く者は誰もいない。この里は一体どうなるんじゃ。
The leader who we trusted betrayed us. Now there's no one to lead us. What will happen to this village? This is the problem kind of in the middle. もうわしらを導く者は誰もいない。So 誰も means no one, 誰もいない. There is no one. No one to what? No one to lead this village. 導く to lead. That's a problem.
おかしいの。
みんな大人なのにどうして自分のこと自分で考えられないの？
Oh, that's strange. Why is everyone, even though they're adults, why can't people think and just, you know, think about their own things by themselves? Why do they need a leader, I guess is the idea. So here we see どうして why どうして自分のこと so 自分 means like you, so why can't people just think about themselves 自分で考えられないの so why can't they just make decisions by themselves or think by themselves? It's a good question. Maybe you can be the leader.
人食い下流を退治できたのはここにいるアンちゃんとやっぱりヤヤク様のおかげだよ。
So the fact that we can defeat that dragon is because of the people here and because of our leader, Yayaku様。
ヤヤク様のしたことは許されないけど、もしヤヤク様がいなかったらこの里はとっくに下流に滅ぼされてるよ。
So it's true, what she did, our leader, is unforgivable. But if she wasn't here, this village would have already been destroyed by the dragon.
きっとヤヤク様はずっとオイラたちに悪いと苦しみながら心を鬼にして生贄を出したんだよ。
So Kitto, so surely, our leader Zutto, so for a long time, Oira tachi ni warui to kurishimi nagara, so she was suffering for a long time. As she made people into sacrifices. So she did not do it because she wanted to do it.
オイラたちを縛るものはもう何もないんだ。英雄も神様も助けてくれないけど、これからはオイラたちで頑張っていこう。
Yeah, I think maybe this kid should be the leader. Because what he's saying is true. So now, there is nothing that holds us back. Oira tachi o shibaru. Good word here, shibaru. If that's a new word, we could add that to our power level. Because shibaru means to bind. Now there's nothing binding us, nothing holding us back. Nani mo nai means nothing. So eiyu mo, kami-sama mo, so heroes, gods, will not save us. Tasukete kurenai. Kedo, but even though these heroes and gods will not save us, korekara wa, so from now, oira tachi de, now we can gambaru ourselves. We can work hard, just us. Yeah, it's true. There are different possible opinions there. Good word added to our power level there. Shibaru. To tie, to bind, to restrict. Power level's gone up to 631.67. Look at the bottom right. Power level going up now. Whoosh. So anyway, now it's our turn to gambaru. Our turn to work hard, do our best.
ヤヤク様とハリマ様の秘密はみんなには言わないことにするよ。二人はずっとこの里の英雄さ。
Interesting. So the secret of Yayaku and her son Harima, I will not tell everyone. Futari wa zutto, they will always be heroes of this village. Not sure if that will work, but doesn't the village already know? Or do they not know? Do they not know that the dragon was Harima, her son? Maybe they don't know. Anyway.
すぐには無理かもしれないけど、これからは自分たちの力で里を守るよ。だってオイラの大好きな里だからな。
So at first it might be impossible, but pretty soon with our own power we will protect the village. Because we all love this village. Daisuki, to love. Daisuki na sato dakara. Because we all love this village. Want to say hi to Haru quick? Haru's saying hello. Haru! Hi Haru! Check out Haru there. Joining us live for a brief hello. Haru means spring. Aki, his brother. Aki means autumn. Hi Haru. How's it going? There's Haru. So it wasn't a live kitty cam before, but here we can see Haru live. You can see his brother Aki. Ooh, you like that camera, Haru? Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
His brother Griffin, you can see there in the corner now. That's on a loop. But let's see here. We defeated the dragons. We get that title. Sweet. So next we can ask at the village about the place where you can forge in the volcano. So let's ask about that. But let's save here too. And go to the inn. No, not your entire life, because if your entire life you've been watching this stream, you would know, because I kind of say a lot. This is a loop. In fact, Griffin Kitty passed away about 2 years ago. So Griffin Kitty, first party member on Japanese Quest, is still on this journey, but in the real world, did pass away, sadly. But Griffin Kitty was on my lap for this half an hour, and because of that, will be immortalized, always on this journey, always on my lap, on Japanese Quest. I don't mention it all the time because it's too sad to mention it all the time, but Griffin Kitty is very much still in this journey, so don't worry about it. He's on the journey, and not even just in spirit, he's in the game. In the game of Japanese Quest, kind of like a Tron situation. One of his 9 lives, sometimes I like to say, is still with us on this journey. Not every kitty has this benefit, but Griffin Kitty, still on this quest, also in emote form. If you sub, you can get the emote. So yep, Griffin, still on this journey. Very much alive, on the journey, at least. And sometimes we see his brothers too, who are also on this journey as well. Haru and Aki, new kittens, who have joined this quest as well. Yeah, the kanji for gate is very cool, because you're right. The kanji for gate looks like a gate. Glad that people can learn things like that from our words on the screen. So now we got healed, looks good. Yep, don't worry, Griffin Sensei, you can see down there, still on the journey. Griffin Sensei wants to keep going, meet new kitties, meet new people on the journey, meet new games, to see new mountains, forests, all this stuff. Learn new words as well. So yeah, Griffin Sensei, through Japanese Quest, in some small way, has unlocked immortality. It's kind of like saving your game. And you can see it here in the world of Japanese Quest. So this is the world of Japanese Quest. Griffin Sensei is here. And the world of Japanese Quest, for whatever reason, this world seems to exist outside of time, probably. So yeah, you in chat too, if you've chatted here, you too have unlocked immortality. So you've got that going for you. At least in the world of Japanese Quest, you're all here in this journey. This world is built with language in this shared subconscious space, seemingly beyond time. Maybe, probably. So yeah, I'm immortal as well. The journey continues in some form. You are here too. And all these words we've learned already, you can see there. the world built with language, this shared subconscious space that we all kind of live in here on Japanese Quest. So if you want to join, follow, you can join this journey as well. As a side benefit, you will unlock immortality. Pretty good perk, I would say. I'm into it anyway. I'm into immortality, even if it's in some like strange alternate dimension. I'll take it. Okay, so where are we now? We are in a strange alternate dimension and this city of Hotto. Or no, in this game it's not Hotto, that's the English version. It's Homura, which means flame. And I think we need to talk to that guy, but for now, I think we'll end the stream here, at the gate. Let's end the stream here. Tomorrow we'll start up again. By the way, I do want to say, our plan is to stream every day this week, but next week I will be on vacation. All week. So next week, there will be no Japanese Quest, unfortunately. But after that week, we'll be going again. Same time is the plan. But for this week, it should be every day, so join us this week every day, same time, 9 a.m. Central Time. So I will say, ja! Matane, join this week, because next week we will be on vacation. Good to take vacations here and then, but don't get me wrong, I'll be reading Japanese every day, and possibly tweeting about it. I will check the Twitter. And, yeah, join us tomorrow. See you then. Ja! Matane! Check out the Discord, share what you're reading, and yeah, let's talk about what you're doing with Japanese on the Discord and on the stream tomorrow. Ja, matane, see you next time. Japanese Quest will continue. Let's find someone to host too, though. Who will we host today? Let's find out. Who is streaming right now? Who is out there? So, Kalon, Japanese streamer, hosted me, I think, last time. So let's host Kalon. Awesome Japanese streamer, let's host them. Let's see here. Start the raid of this Japanese streamer. They are learning English as well on their stream. Let's start the raid in a little bit here. So, ja! Matane, Japanese Quest will continue. See you next time. Tomorrow we'll start up again. Same time, 9 a.m. Central. So, ja! Matane, Japanese Quest will continue.